Welcome back to Pursuing with Confidence. I'm Dr. Allison Liu. We've covered a lot of ground. We've explored Taiwan's demographic crisis, your attachment style, and what philosophy teaches us about virtuous pursuit. Today, we get practical, we get specific. Because knowing you should pursue with honesty and integrity is one thing. Actually doing it, finding the right words, choosing the right moment, handling what comes next, that's entirely different. Today, I'm going to teach you a communication framework that's grounded in behavioral psychology, and that I've seen work in countless contexts, the 5-step honest communication model. This isn't a manipulative technique. It's not a script designed to trick someone into liking you. It's a framework for expressing yourself clearly, listening genuinely, and building real connection. Let's dive in. Before we get to the framework, I want to explain why clear communication is so critical. Research in relationships shows that the couples who communicate most directly and honestly tend to have the most satisfying relationships. They experience less conflict, handle conflict more effectively, and stay together longer. Conversely, couples who rely on hints, expect mind reading, or avoid direct conversation tend to have more conflict, more misunderstandings, and higher breakup rates. Here's the neuroscience. When you communicate clearly, your brain and her brain can synchronize. You're literally aligning your nervous systems. There's less ambiguity for her brain to interpret, fewer threat signals for her amygdala to process. But when communication is vague or indirect, her brain has to fill in the blanks, and the brain, when it's uncertain, tends to fill in the worst-case scenario. She interprets silence as rejection. She interprets ambiguity as disinterest. She creates stories to explain what you're not saying. Clear, honest communication actually reduces her anxiety and yours. It creates clarity. And in clarity, real connection becomes possible. The first step in the 5-step framework is establish safety and presence. This is about the context and your internal state before you even say anything. When you're about to express something important, romantic feelings, a concern, a desire, you want to be in a state of calm confidence, not anxiety or desperation. Your nervous system should be regulated. Your body language should be open. Your tone should be warm. Why? Because she will pick up on your state. If you're anxious, she becomes anxious. If you're calm and present, she feels safe. Practically, this means first, choose the right setting, not in front of her friends, not at her workplace, not in a rushed moment. Choose a time when you can both be present and unrushed. This might be during a walk together, during a quiet dinner, or even on a video call if that's how you primarily interact. Second, regulate your own nervous system before you start. Take a few deep breaths, ground yourself in your body. Remind yourself, I'm expressing something true about myself. I'm not trying to control her response, I'm just being honest. This internal work will show up in your presence. Third, make sure you have her genuine attention. Don't launch into something important when she's distracted or stressed. You might say, "Hey, I wanted to talk about something that matters to me. Do you have a few minutes?" Fourth, maintain eye contact and open body language. Not in a staring, intense way that's creepy, but in a warm, connected way. Lean and slightly be present. This first step is about creating an environment where truth can be spoken and heard. Step 2 is speak your truth clearly. This is where you actually express what you're feeling or needing. And here's the key principle: use I statements, not you accusations. Let me give you examples. Example 1, expressing romantic interest. Unclear. I don't know. We have such a great connection, I think maybe you feel it too. Or do you? I can't tell, but I really value our friendship and I don't want to mess it up. I've really enjoyed getting to know you. I find myself wanting to spend more time with you. And I realize I have romantic feelings for you. I wanted to be honest about that with you, rather than keep it hidden. Notice the difference? The first is vague, seeking reassurance, unclear about what he actually wants. The second is direct, honest, specific, and confident. Example 2.
expressing a concern. You know, some people, when they really like someone, they make more effort to see them. I guess that's just not how you are. I've noticed I'm the one initiating most of our plans. I really enjoy spending time with you, and I'd like to feel that enthusiasm reciprocated. Can we talk about how we both want to show up in this relationship?
Again, one is blaming and indirect. The other is honest and inviting problem solving. Here's the structure of a clear I statement. Name your feeling, I feel, or I've noticed. Describe the situation objectively, when or lately. Explain the impact and it makes me feel, or which leads me to. State your need or desire. What I need is, or what I'd like is. Example, I've noticed that when we make plans, we often end up at the last minute. That makes me feel uncertain about where I stand. What I'd like is for us to plan a bit more in advance so I feel valued and expected. That's much more effective than, you're always flaky and you don't really care about spending time with me. This is where many men fall apart. They express themselves clearly, good, but then they can't actually listen to her response. They're too invested in getting a particular answer. Step 3 is, listen to her response with genuine curiosity. Here's what this means. First, actually pause and let her respond. Don't keep talking, don't fill silence with more justifications. You've said what you need to say, now it's her turn. Second, listen to understand, not to defend or convince. Her response might not be what you hoped for, that's okay. Your job right now is to understand what she's actually saying and feeling. Third, ask clarifying questions if you don't understand. When you say you need more time, what does that look like for you? Or help me understand what you're feeling right now. Fourth, reflect back what you hear. So if I'm understanding correctly, you appreciate my honesty, but you're not sure if you feel the same way right now. This shows her you're actually listening and gives her a chance to clarify. Fifth, validate her feelings without necessarily agreeing with her conclusions. I understand this puts you in an uncomfortable position, or it makes sense that you'd need time to think. Here's the neuroscience. When someone feels genuinely heard and understood, their defensiveness decreases, their mirror neurons activate. They feel safe with you, even if they're not reciprocating your romantic interest. What not to do. Don't argue with her feelings, but you said you like spending time with me. Isn't listening. It's defending your interpretation. Don't try to convince her to feel differently. But if you just gave me a chance, it's not listening. It's manipulation. Don't get defensive, well, I thought you liked me too. Isn't listening, it's making it about your hurt. Don't disappear or punish her, pulling away, ghosting or becoming cold because she didn't respond how you want. It isn't listening. It's manipulation. What to do? Genuinely try to understand her perspective. Acknowledge her feelings as valid even if they're disappointing. Ask questions to clarify, not to argue. Be present with whatever she's expressing. Step 4 is, name the reality. This is where you acknowledge what's actually happening without denial or desperation. Let me give you some scenarios. She reciprocates. If she says, I feel the same way, or I'd like to explore this, congratulations, you've successfully expressed yourself and she's responded positively in this moment. Step 4 is about celebrating and beginning to move forward together. Name it. I'm really glad you told me that. I'm excited to see where this goes. I want to take this seriously and see if we can build something real. She needs time. If she says, I need time to think about my feelings, or I'm not sure right now, step 4 is accepting that reality. I appreciate your honesty. I know this isn't easy. I'm happy to give you space and time. When would you like to talk about this again? Then, and this is crucial, actually give her space. Don't check in constantly. Don't send sad songs or love quotes to try to influence her. Don't try to orchestrate coincidental run-ins. Give her genuine space to think. She's not interested romantically. If she says, I don't feel romantic attraction to you, or I see you as a friend, step 4 is accepting that clearly. I hear you. I'm disappointed because I have real feelings for you. But I
respect what you're saying. I need to take some time to process this, and I hope we can figure out what's possible going forward. Then, and this is the hard part, actually process it. You might need space. You might need to step back from the friendship temporarily. You might eventually be able to maintain the friendship, but not immediately. That's okay. That's healthy. That's respecting both of your boundaries.
Step 5 is choose your next move with integrity. This is where your character is really tested, because what you do after her response determines whether you're a man of integrity or whether you were just performing integrity to try to win her over. If she reciprocated, your next move is to commit to building something real. That means following through on your words, continuing honest communication, investing in the relationship, being willing to work through challenges together. If she needs time, your next move is to genuinely respect her timeline. That means not pressuring her for an answer, not using the time to try to convince her, continuing your own life, being ready to handle either outcome when she comes back. If she's not interested romantically, your next move is one of the most important of your life. You have choices. Grieve and move on. Accept that this particular connection won't be romantic. Allow yourself to feel disappointed. Give yourself time to heal. Eventually, you might be able to maintain a friendship with her, but not immediately. And that's okay. This is the path of integrity. It's painful, but it's honest. It respects both of you. Choice 2. Persist respectfully while staying open to her no. Some men choose to make their romantic interest known over time, through consistent actions, through being emotionally present, through showing up as their best selves, but, and this is crucial, they remain open to her saying no. They don't secretly try to wear her down. They simply continue to show up as a person of value, and they let her make her choice with full information about how they feel. This path can work, but only if you're genuinely okay with her saying no. You're not secretly trying to manipulate her. You're not putting your life on hold waiting for her. You're building a genuine friendship, not a fake one. Choice 3. What not to do. Don't disappear and then come back trying to trigger jealousy or guilt. That's manipulation. Don't blast her with messages about how she's missing out. That's desperation. Don't turn mean or angry. That's revealing that your interest was conditional on her reciprocation. Don't badmouth her to mutual friends. That's cowardice. Don't keep trying to convince her she's wrong. That's not respecting her autonomy. Let me walk you through what this framework might look like in a real situation. You've been friends with someone for 6 months. You see each other regularly, you text frequently, you have great conversations. But lately, you've realized you have romantic feelings for her. You want to tell her. Step 1. Establish safety and presence. You suggest going for a walk together on a weekend afternoon. It's a casual, low-pressure setting where you can both be present as you walk. You're feeling calm. You've reminded yourself this is about being honest, not controlling the outcome. After 15 minutes of walking and regular conversation, you find a good moment. You say, "Hey, I've been wanting to talk to you about something over the past few months. I've really enjoyed getting to know you, and I realize I've developed romantic feelings for you. I've been thinking about whether to tell you, and I decided that honesty was more important than playing it safe. So I'm telling you now. I wanted you to know how I actually feel." She might say several things. "Oh wow, I didn't expect that. I'm not sure what I feel. I need time to think. That's really sweet, but I think of you as a friend. I don't want to lead you on. Oh my God, I've been wondering if you felt the same way." Whatever she says, you listen. You ask clarifying questions. You reflect back what you hear. You validate her feelings. If she says, "I need time," you ask, "What does that look like? When should we talk about this again?" If she says, "I see you as a friend," you say, "I appreciate your honesty. That's hard to hear, but I respect you for telling me directly." Step 4. Name the reality. After listening, you acknowledge what's actually happening. So we both need some time to figure out what this means for our friendship. I understand, and I want you to know I still care about you as a person, even though I'm disappointing. I'm really happy to hear this, and I want to move slowly and make sure we're both comfortable. Step 5, choose your next move. If she needs time, I'm gonna give you space, and I'll check in with you in a couple of weeks. If she's not interested, I'm gonna take a little time to process this. But I genuinely value your friendship, and I hope we can figure out how to maintain it. If she reciprocated about this, I'd like to take you out on an actual date. What does that sound like to you? Then you follow through. You do what you said you were gonna do.
I want to spend a moment specifically on rejection, because this is where many men's integrity breaks down. Rejection hurts. It's supposed to hurt. You expressed something vulnerable, and it wasn't reciprocated. That's a real loss. But how you handle that loss defines your character. Here's what a man of integrity does when rejected. He doesn't become angry. He doesn't insult her or try to hurt her as revenge. He doesn't disappear and then ghost her, or worse, unblock her months later acting like nothing happened. He doesn't pretend to be friends while secretly harboring hope that one day she'll change her mind. He doesn't badmouth her to mutual friends. He doesn't create drama or make her feel guilty for not reciprocating. Instead, he feels his feelings. He lets himself be disappointed. Sad, even angry, he doesn't suppress it. Processes it privately. He talks to a trusted friend or therapist. He doesn't process it by texting her or trying to explain his feelings. Gives himself space. If they have mutual friends or run in the same circles, he creates distance. He needs time to heal and move on. Eventually moves forward. He goes out and pursues other people. He doesn't remain fixated on the one who rejected him. Possibly rebuilds a friendship after significant time has passed and he's truly moved on. He might be able to maintain a friendship with her, but not before. The hard truth, not every expression of romantic interest will be reciprocated. That's the risk you take when you're honest and vulnerable. But the alternative, never expressing yourself, never taking the risk remaining stuck, that's a slower, sadder death. A man of integrity chooses vulnerability and risk, knowing that rejection is possible. And when rejection comes, he handles it with grace. That's the 5-step framework. Establish safety and presence. Speak your truth clearly. Listen to her response with genuine curiosity. Name the reality. Choose your next move with integrity. Practice this framework, not just in romantic contexts, but in all relationships. It works for difficult conversations with parents, friends, colleagues. It's a foundational life skill. Next episode, we wrap up our first series with Real Stories. Episode 5 features interviews with men and women who've successfully navigated healthy pursuit and partnership. Real voices, real experiences, real hope. I'm Dr. Allison Liu. Thank you for doing the deep work. See you next episode.